Hello and welcome to serious heart-to-heart conversation on how your resilient story is your signature and yet it's keeping you where you are. What got you here was you were struggling, you were desperate, and so you learned to survive. And you have held it all together for everyone. And that is what's still keeping you here and not giving yourself permission to start thriving. Still in the survival state, forget the living state, and thriving is just a dream. Hello, I'm the urban shaman, Coach Kea, a hypnotherapist, a healer, a spiritual life coach, an NLP trainer. I have all the tools in my fingertips, in my toolkit, and yet this has been my story for the longest time. And the key was the day I realized that I was coming from desperation. I'm not proud of it, but this is what it was. Like when things got better, I somehow felt what would be called like lazier. I was slacking. I was like, things are good. I'm not struggling. And so things start falling, things start slipping. And and suddenly you're like, what's up? Whenever anyone says that they are coasting through life, remember, they're going downhill. And I have done that too many times to count more than my fingertips. Yes, you work hard because you're in desperation, you're in the survival mode. So you're working hard, 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 and you get to some point in your life. And then whenever I say you, I'm actually talking about me. And then guess what happens? I'm like, okay, now I can breathe, I can take it easy. And you start coasting through life. And coasting through life is actually going downhill. You're going downhill. And that was me. And suddenly you, yep, yep, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, the mic drops, right? You're going downhill and then you hit a bump on the road and you're like, what happened? Things were good. Maybe it's a call, maybe it's a text, maybe it's a doorbell, whatever it is. And life just comes to a standstill and you wonder, like, what happened? I was coasting. How did I reach here without me noticing? If that is you, then I'm talking to you. Are you that struggling, strong, working mom? If yes, then this is for you. Come closer. Let's get cozy and let's get real. If you are a success in the world, everything feels fine on the outside, but within yourself, you're still feeling insecure. Yeah, this conversation is about you. This conversation is about me. How am I so good at it? Because it's personal. This is what I help working moms with to stop that struggle, that personal story. A few days ago, I knew I was late. Okay. Don't laugh. Don't blame me. I'm a colored person. We have our own time. We do not have Pacific time. We have colored people time. And I have my colored people time. Because this is what happens. Whenever I look at the clock and I'm like, oh, I have 2 more minutes. So I pick up something else to do because I'm that strong working mom, right? Oh, I can finish this. And suddenly when I'm done with that, by the time I'm done with it, I'm like, oh, now I'm 2 minutes late or 1 minute late or 3 minutes late. So this is what happened to me a few days ago. And so I drove real fast to get to wherever I needed to be. And of course, I was 3 minutes late. And somebody said, hi, Kea. And I'm like, hi. And I'm trying to run to work. And she says, come on over before you go in. And I'm like, now my heart is like palpitating and it's like beating so fast because I'm like, oh, I know she's going to tell me you were late, right? She's not my boss, but still within me, that guilt of being late because I am late by the clock. And I go to her place and she starts talking about something else. It has got nothing to do with me being late. And I was afraid. And in my head, now I'm having a confetti party. I'm like laughing out loud, like, look at me. Even at 60, I'm scared. I feel the fear. So when people show up in your life, it's not about you, it's about them. They are not judging you. They are too busy tuned into their own frequency. But like, what's in it for me? What are people thinking about me? Just like you. So there was no reason for me to be afraid, but I was. And the reason was the inner work. Just to be aware that what you are feeling has got to do with you and not about what anyone else, anywhere else. And when you start getting clear on this, that your story is yours alone and no one else's, others may be a witness, others may notice something, but they are too busy with their own thing, you can drop that. So the moment I had that big aha, what happened? Yes, stuff shows up. But when someone calls me and I'm like, they're not calling me to reprimand me and tell me how I am a bad girl or not good enough or any such negative rant that I have within me. They are calling me because they need me at that moment to help them with whatever it is. Maybe they have a question for me. Maybe they just want to share something with me. Maybe they want to give something to me. Maybe they want to take something from me. But it doesn't have anything to do with your internal conversation. And I was laughing in my head, exploding with laughter within myself. Is like, I'm still acting like that little kid who's late to wherever she has to go. And now she's afraid that mommy is going to scream at her, the teacher is going to scream at her, whoever is the elder in the scenario is somehow going to reprimand her. And it didn't have anything to do with me, it was all about them. So, whenever in life you feel like you are not being held positively, if that's the way you want to say it, because there are so many examples that are rushing through my mind right now. So, if you ever feel not good about anything, look within, because you can be that people pleaser, the one who's constantly looking for that external validation, or you can become aware of when you are being the people pleaser. That is the next level upgrade that you can have. And it all has to do with your inner script. And when you shift that inner script, you get to upgrade your life. You get to have more confidence, you get to have more clarity, and you can really stand up and claim your authority. It's possible. So, right now, I'll give you a small exercise that you can do on your own in your own space, because you are not here with me in person, but I know you're watching this right now. Think of 4 aspects of your life: it's your finances, it's your career, it's your relationships, and it's your health. And you have the permission to put either one of the 3 dots. Either it's a green dot or a yellow dot or a red dot. Red means it's not going anywhere. So when it comes to your health, is it a red dot? Is it going nowhere? Hopefully not. You are here watching this. Or is it a yellow dot? Life is telling you, slow down, pay attention, take heed of what's going on. Or green is like, it's great, good to go. So think of the 3 traffic lights: red, yellow, green. Green is good to go, great to go. Yellow is like, slow down. And red is like, stop. Give these ratings to these 4 aspects of your life: your health, your relationships, your career, and your finances. And whatever is red, be honest. No one is watching it. It's just you becoming aware of where you are in your life right now. If it is red, give it a red. And if it is a yellow, give it a yellow. If it is a green, give it a green. Be honest and look at it. And set up a time with me, just 20 minutes. We could just text, or you could just DM me and we could go back and forth. Wherever you're watching this, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook, yeah, or text me. 805-275-2289, 805-275-2289. Text me or DM me on Facebook Messenger. And let's get into a conversation. To count your blessings, where it is green, you get to go. You're cruising, hopefully not coasting, you're cruising. And if it is a yellow, what can we do about it? Is there something you can do about it? There's always something that you can do about it, but it has to be aligned with you. And if it is a red and you are at a standstill, you're spinning in circle and not spiraling upwards. Because things, if they're not getting better, guess what's happening? They're getting worse because nothing stays the same, right? So what do you do about it? And if it is a red, yeah, we need to figure out, because things happen to us, whatever is happening at that physical level that I talked about, those it has to do with your emotions. It's the way you feel. What's going on? Your emotions. Are they flowing or are they stuck? If are they overflowing? Do you feel an overwhelm? Do you feel lost? Or do you feel inspired? Or do you feel stuck? Or do you feel stable? These are the honest ways you can categorize what's going on. And unresolved emotions, where do they come from? They come from tangled thoughts, because things begin with a thought. So are your thoughts tangled in a web and you don't know what to do about them? And you have been trying, struggling, working very hard. And that's what got you here. You have a good life, you have a good job, maybe you have a good partner, you have great kids, you have good finances, but something within you. So externally, you're wonderful to the world, but internally, you're still looking for mommy or daddy to tell you, good job, good girl, you're doing right. You're seeking that external validation. Because I was doing that. Am I a 10 out of 10 right now? No, I am not. I'm somewhere around 8 right now. I'll be honest with you. And if you are 8 and above, then let me know. Maybe you can be my coach and you can help me. You can be my accountability partner. But if you're 8 and below, let's have a conversation of how you can get to the dream life inside, not outside. Outside, you're good, but inside. If you're feeling insecure, if you're feeling lost, if you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling unstable, stuck, how can you free yourself? So, in any life, to feel like you are thriving, you have to first own what's going on. Can't live in denial. You are a resilient being. I know that because you're still here breathing. You have things in place, in order, but it got you here. So are you coming from desperation whenever you're looking at anything, trying to create anything, working too hard, or are you coming from inspiration? That is the key. That is the magic. To be honest with yourself, am I coming from desperation or am I coming from inspiration? Because one of the things that I have about me is I'm a workaholic. Everybody has addictions. If anyone says I have no addictions, I'm like, get out of here. This video is not for you. And I'm not the person that you should be listening to, because I know, as a hypnotherapist, I know that we all have habits that run our life. And mine is workaholism. Am I proud of it? No. But this is what I am. In the corporate world, workaholics are called producers, and everybody loves producers. Who doesn't like producers? But yeah, their escape is their work. That's mine. So what is yours? What keeps you going? So a few days ago, again, I had all this brilliant inspiration in the morning, and I did my journaling, which I do every day because it's a cathartic process for me. If you do not believe me, these are all the books that I have written myself, written, published. You can go on Amazon, you'll find 12 books that I have already published. And there are two more that I wrote, but I had to pull my name out and take them off of Amazon because of whatever reasons. When you and I get together, I can tell more about it. But so there are 12 books. So I write. I write every day. If I turn the camera around, you would see my house is full of my space is full of paper and pen. Yeah. See all my colored pens over here. Here's more pens, I can just make a show about all my pens that I have. Yeah. So I was fully inspired to do all the things. But that day was also, I had a date with my daughter. And I was like, both of us are going to go somewhere, do something, like walk, stroll, be silent, connect, be in nature, the ocean, the pond, the river, the lake. Everything is close to where I live. And I was trying to cram all this work that I was going to do with her. And suddenly I went into this state of overwhelm. And I'm like, what am I doing? I already have it in my calendar that this is our mother-daughter time. This is our free time. This is our time to be out of our house and be in nature and really relax and let go and enjoy our blessings, the sun, the breeze, the earth, the trees, all of that. Work can wait. Money is infinite. Time isn't. People say time is money, right? You might have heard that. Time isn't money. Time is more precious than money because money you can lose and money you can gain. Time you lose, time you never gain. What was I thinking? What was I doing? Still coming from desperation. And I stopped myself. So remember that awareness that I was talking about and that people pleasing. So to become aware that I am leaning in to my workaholism, into my addiction. Am I proud of it? No. But my awareness of it, I was really happy about that. I was really grateful that I noticed myself and I caught myself and I said, no, this time that I have set aside to thrive, to experience, not just living, but thriving. Imagine going to the ocean and just walking bare feet in the waters. I mean, and the sun above and the breeze all around you and the mountains. Life can't get any better. And it is a gift that I have, and I was not enjoying it. So when I caught myself, I said, no, I'll do that. So the third story I have for you today is the day my mother died. It was like out of the blue, random. She just passed away. Just out of the blue, she passed away because she cooked for us the previous night. She cooked that morning and she went to the doctors and she had her heart attack and she passed away. It was so instantaneous. So one of the kids at home, my brother's daughter at home, got a fever and somebody said, where's the thermometer? And none of us knew. So we asked Daddy, Dad, where's the thermometer? And Dad instantly said, Mom knows. And we all froze because Mom is no more. So the day we die, you don't care about all the things around you, all your accolades, all your prize, all your money, your jewelry, the fame, the name. Nobody cares. Give yourself the gift of time. And remember, the thing that got you here will not get you to that next place. Whatever you have done, whatever you are doing right now to hold everything together in place for everyone else, the peacekeeper, the strong one, is not serving you anymore, will not get you out of where you are because you're too busy holding everything together, and that is what's keeping you stuck. So let's get on this call. Just a quick chat. coachkea.com/contact. Contact-Kea or coachkea.com/connect. Connect with me. I know working with me is not for everyone. I cannot help everyone, but at least you and I can connect and have a conversation. And this is what I promise all my clients, is to support you, to guide you, to hold you accountable. So inside you, you can feel as freaking amazing, awesome as you are on the outside. So until we meet again, lots of love, lots of peace, lots of blessings. And with all the love and light within me, I humbly bow to the love and light that is you. Bye for now.